Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Boston. She's got 14. 6 on the shot clock. Some solid defense from Breanna Stewart. And it's New York's ball. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Fibish. She's got 7. Ionescu outside. Stewart guarded by Howard. Stewart with the bucket.
Bull crap.
Mid-range is really one of the many parts of her offensive game. Stewart is deadly from that area. That's part of why she's so difficult to defend.
Pass to Bonner. Here's Boston. Guarded by Jones. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. New York calls timeout. Ionescu. And the rebound goes to the Fever. Mitchell outside. Juana Bonner on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Here's Howard. The second effort. Boston, no good.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Good on the triple.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
You want to talk about a well-rounded player? Sabrina Ionescu can really do it all.
And we knew this about her early on. She was the only player in college basketball history, male or female, with 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 1,000 assists. I mean, think about that for a moment. She is a special, special talent.
Now here's Ionescu. 20 points for her. Now Boston. Clark outside. Boston. Yes, what an assist from Caitlin Clark.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
Here's Fibish. She has 7. Back to Stewart.
Defense. Defense. No.
Makes that one fall. It's her
Come on. Never going to catch up letting her have those shots.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Boston. Good defensive work by Jonquel Jones. Loud outside. Stewart inside. She's against Bonner. Out of bounds, it'll be Fever ball. And the Fever making a change here.
Into the lineup for Indiana, number 12, Damaris Dantas.
The Fever trailing.
Liberty foul. Leonie Fever. First personal foul. Second team foul. Liberty substitution. Number 22, Kennedy Burke.
Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
think I have sauce in here. Pretty sure I do. One. Because I don't trust. Check this. Yeah. Can't finish a game.
Here's Burke. She's covered by Clark. And here's Burke. Here's Jones. Off target with the open look.
The team got away with a major lapse there.
Clark outside. Launches it. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
Here's Burke. Ionescu up top. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Dantas. Mitchell up top. Sinks that one from the post.
What a tough player. Lots of times, Mitchell is the smallest player on the floor, but her heart might be the biggest.
Pass to Stewart. Zebish. Back to Stewart. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 6. Clark with it. Picked up by Stewart. Inside. Here's Boston. That's some solid defense from Jonquel Jones. Here's Burke. Pass to Stewart. Over Clark. The Fever pull it in. Now here's Boston. Bonner. Here's Clark. Banked in off the glass.
Used her strength to get in the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on her. I mean, that's just too easy.
Now here is Stewart. 22 points for her. The kick out to Ionescu. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Here's Stewart. Ionescu has it. Jones left side. And down it goes. 2 points. Indiana with the ball. 6-point game. To the left side wing. Pass to Bonner. And here's Boston. Guarded by Jones. Second chance shot. And she banks in the layup.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Kept alive. Here's Burke. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
She is frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, the fact that she can't hit anything from out there, or the fact that she keeps on trying to.
Here's Ionescu. 20 points for her. Pass to Burke. Stewart. The fadeaway. And that one goes long. And they're right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical moment in this game.
Here's Mitchell. She nails it, and we're tied up.
The road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this game up.
And I'll admit it, at one point I thought they were toast. They've shown some serious character to battle this far back.
I mean, I thought they were toast too, with butter and jelly and everything on it.
They can finally take the lead right here. They've been playing from behind all game long.
They can't waste this opportunity. You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Well, they never hung their heads, even when they were down big earlier. They were really composed, never got desperate, and credit the coach for keeping them in it.
Exactly. Stay with your game plan.
Now here's Ionescu. Outside for Stewart to stop the run. Drains the three-pointer.
You just have to love watching Stewart shoot. Uses the pass to get in rhythm, knock down the shot.
Clark, right side. Poked loose. And she's all alone. Here's Burke. Lays it in off the breakaway.
That steal paid instant dividends.
Sure did. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
Just so quick.
Here's Mitchell. New York with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That shot off the mark. And we have just finished the third quarter, and a tight game we've got. It's the Liberty. They're up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. New York in the lead. Pass to Davis. Now Cloud. Now Burke. Outside for Cloud. Burke. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Keeping her eyes up and her options open. Natasha Cloud is surgical in her approach.
Now here's Hull. Cunningham, guarded by Davis. Pass to Clark. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Caitlin Clark, shooting one.
And the Liberty with possession here. 3-point lead. Here's Burke. Hull defending. Three-pointer Natasha Cloud. The three-pointer is on target.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You'll love to see that.
Pass to Cunningham. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line.
And Sophie Cunningham has joined the trend of WNBA stars broadcasting in the offseason.
Does a great job. She was on the Suns broadcast last year, able to break down the game so well because, well, Sophie is also playing basketball at the highest level.
She's perfect from the line this time. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Loud outside. From deep. Hole with the rebound.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense has taken a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
And a shot by Clark, no good. Loud outside. Rebounded by Colson.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Last quarter play, about 2 minutes in now.
Pass to Cunningham.
Clark, 6 to shoot. And she makes good on the layup.
Just the way they wanted, within touching distance of the rim.
Now here is Ionescu. She's covered by Clark for 3. And Sabrina Ionescu, good for 3.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the three.
Chalk up 2 right there.
Plays with lots of movement offensively, great from the perimeter, but also capable of doing damage inside.
Pass to Burke. Sabali with it. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
And here's Colson. Lexi Hull on the wing.
Cunningham, guarded by Davis.
Now here's Clark from 12 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. That shot off. Indiana trailing. Here's Clark. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And it's going to be on Sabrina Ionescu. And she makes the first.
Caitlin Clark, 2 shots.
That one misses. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Dantas with the steal. Now here's Bonner. Not a lot of room.
Pass to Cunningham.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good.
Sophie Cunningham, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Ionescu. Pass to Sabali. Here's Cloud. Sabali the screen. To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
That's just skillful playmaking by Natasha Cloud, moving the pieces around to create for her team.
Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Sabali. Ionescu outside. Takes a step back. Shot from the top of the key and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in.
It's easier to find success in the pick and roll game when you have the kind of high basketball IQ Ionescu has.
And stolen by Davis. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner.
At the line for the Liberty, Marquisha Davis. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. And good on both. So it's Indiana now. They trail by 9 points. Now here's Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Now here's Clark. And that one drops for her. On offense, here the Liberty. At one point, they led by 16. Jones outside. Phoebish. Stewart. She's guarded by Dantas. Pass to Phoebish. Just 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range.
It's nice to see elite scorers like Stewart create for others because despite her skill set, she understands it's a team game.
Now Turner, guarded by Jones. And it's Turner missing.
Indiana foul. Brianna Turner. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Johannes. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Stewart. Picked by Jones. Stewart misses. Here's Clark. The rebound by the Liberty. Now Johannes. Now Burke. Stewart with the screen. And here's Burke. Pass to Phoebish. Just 5 on the clock. Burke. No good on the triple. Clark outside. And here is Mitchell. Boston. Guarded by Jones. And Clark outside. Stewart grabs the miss. Pass to Johannes. Here's Burke. Here's Phoebish. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The Fever really having a tough go here. Shot's good by Clark.
It's been an extremely efficient, productive game for her, but really, she can't do it all herself.
Now Johannes. Pass to Phoebish. Shoots inside. Good. And Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
She didn't have to slow down at all. That lead pass was timed perfectly.
Clark outside. Mitchell with it. Back to Clark. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, a very nice feed by Mitchell there. She's a team-oriented player who enjoys setting the table for open teammates.
Pass to Stewart. Burke. Screen by Stewart. And that one's good, Burke.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here.
Make some noise.
Now here's Clark, covered by Ionescu. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. That'll fall for her 7th bucket, 7 of 15 this game.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Ionescu outside. Stewart with the screen. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mitchell, covered by Ionescu. Mitchell, right side. fires from deep. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Smart play by Ionescu, using the threat of a shot to get to the line.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
She makes 1 of 2 that time. Clark with it. Pass to Mitchell. Clark, the 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Phoebish. Bonner defending. Jones. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for a 5th happy pairing of the game. She's 5 for 9. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. The shot is good on the assist from Caitlin Clark.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
On offense, here the Liberty. 3-pointer Sabrina Ionescu sinks the 3-pointer.
It took her a little while, but boy, oh boy, she's really got that 3-ball working now. Let's see if she can keep it up.
Clark outside. Pass to Boston. Now here's Mitchell. She's tightly guarded. Great D that time from Natasha Cloud. And the Liberty with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Now here is Stewart. Cloud outside. Jones. Add basket number 6 to her stat sheet. She's now 6 for 10.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Back to Clark. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. On offense, here the Liberty. The lead is 15. Here's Phoebish. Now here is Stewart. She's guarded by Boston. Shoots a fader. Natasha Howard with the rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Gets it to go from downtown. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Now here's Cloud. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems tonight.
And that's a wrap, everyone.